Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another TV3 high school sports production. I'm Frank Noppenberger, your host for today's Girls Lacrosse matchup. Today, the Bears take on West Windsor South, a power from Mercer County. I'm joined on this beautiful day at J. Doyle Field by longtime East Brunswick coach Cindi Todoroff. Cindi, welcome, and any thoughts about today's matchup?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. Yeah, East Brunswick is playing certainly a powerhouse from the Colonial Valley CVC Conference. West Windsor is actually first in their conference. They only lost this year once in overtime to our GMC team, South Brunswick. So this will be a great test for East Brunswick, great learning experience, see how far they've come this year. And they're also looking to work on some things that they've been struggling with during the season. Hopefully they'll put it more together today.
Right, and I see it as a match that's going to get us ready for the conference tournament and possible state tournament. They are good. It's no longer the day of trying to be undefeated. Everyone just about qualifies for state tournament now. So we schedule this knowing they're going to be tough, and it's going to prep us for the upcoming tournaments.
Absolutely. You have to play up.
Okay, so we got the Bears the Bears are in white, correct?
Yes. And off the center draw, we're trying to do a ground ball pickup.
And for our audience out there, it's two 25-minute halves in the girls lacrosse, a little different than boys who play quarters.
Yep, that's a tricky ball there. Okay, EB has possession. And we have a turnover, and now regain possession. Lacrosse, what you're trying to do is find the open player and pass. The less you run with it, the better. And as you just see with West Windsor, three passes down the field, 1v1. Nice save by Hannah Motzkowitz, who's a sophomore.
To me, it's a lot like basketball. Get the ball in the middle of the field, and then try to fill the lanes.
Exactly. And for folks who aren't familiar with lacrosse, once you pass the 30-yard mark, it's called the restraining line, it now becomes 7v7, and you play it very much like basketball with the motion offense or set plays or isolation. Looks for a roll, shot, nice. That was a nice crease roll by McGarrah Marshall. And the Bears are up 1-0.
Okay. And we are using the red lines out there. It's hard to pick up, I guess, from the TV, but it's certainly very visible by the girls down there and the referees.
Yes, and those lines are very significant to the game. There's the outside semicircles called the 12-meter, and then there's the 8-meter.
And that's about at the 25, the top of it, right? And
then there's hash marks along the 8, which really have to do with where you assess penalties and here and there. And again, once you're in that 30-meter mark, it's 7 against 7. Your other 4 players need to be behind the 30. Mm-hmm. And lacrosse is played 12 against 12. So right now we're looking for East Brunswick to settle back down by the 8.
We can't let her run down the field like that, right?
We need to slide. Ooh, and nice shot, yeah. What we're really looking for is once the player has the ball, if your girl is in a danger, you should drop down to the 8-meter mark and just turn and run, and be waiting there for them.
Now, as for our audience out there, some of these questions are going to be just so everyone knows. There is no contact, correct?
There is no contact. Although it's a contact sport, the contact happens with checking, and in women's lacrosse, there's no body checking, but the checking is a stick check. And in women's,
tell me what a stick check is.
Okay, well, in women's lacrosse, there's an imaginary bubble around a player's head, and to check the ball away, you need to check away from that bubble, imaginary bubble around your head. And when you do a check, it's a very quick motion. It's not like a wood chopper or nice pickup for East Brunswick. We need a pass. This is what we need to work. There we go.
Hannah, good interception. Again, we got to get back.
We got to get back. We're not getting back here.
You just can't float passes across the floor. We know that.
That was good. We're looking to pass, but we need to now execute those passes. Anyhow, with a stick check, it has to be away from your head. It's a quick motion. What you try to do is clip the top of the stick. You can also check the butt of the stick.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and also between the hands. When you see more advanced players, that happens.
But what if my hand is on the butt of the stick? Is that okay?
Well, you can't check her hand, but you'd
Correct.
have to hit the actual stick.
Right.
When we play on the youth level, we start out with checking below the waist and then below the shoulder. So that to make it safe, number one, as the girls are learning, but number two, we just tell the girls, hey, check the correct way above your shoulder.
Right.
And protect the ball as you would in basketball with your body, and they'll develop that higher level skill.
Talking to some parents, Cindy, and well, I'll let you continue with the game, but I got another question in a second.
We want to get back. See, we're a little bit too slow. We all need to see ball, see girl good. We'll start collapsing. Now what should happen is you'll see our girls on the 8. We may come out at the 12 a little bit more for pressure, but now it's really important if one of the girls does go to cage, that you double the ball and then everyone needs to slide over.
Right.
Or if your girl is going through,
cutting through the lane.
Cutting through the lane, you have to go with your girl, but again, still watch girl, watch ball. So there's a lot of communication here. West Windsor is very patient on their offense. They're looking for isolations here. We have a slide, a little, there we go. Up, but that was believe a checking foul.
Okay, so what happens here now?
Let me see if it is going to be. Yeah, we're getting that was a major foul. So we're getting an 8-meter shot. This is a 1v1. And we're nice save. Nice possession. Now, if we could get someone to cut up the field, that was a nice check by West Windsor.
Right.
We're just running that ball too much. Again, we're hanging with them. We just have to hold on to the ball ourselves.
Well, it looks like we're letting too many kids get open underneath.
Okay, good. We have a pass middle. Someone should be cutting up now. I don't see. Normally what you like to do is cut to the ball.
Correct.
So your back is to the goal and then you turn. That's one thing EB's been working on a lot. Here we have.
Pretty good D there.
That's great. That's Becca Kent, one of our best athletes we have going here.
Becca, by the way, is going to play soccer in college, and I know she's getting some money there, and she's going to Gettysburg, and that's
a smart girl.
Quite a catch for them, and she'll be a great addition to their soccer program.
And Becca's a great example of an athlete who plays another sport, who stars in another sport, giving lacrosse a shot, learning a lot in practice. We got to stop our own turnovers. We'll be okay. Here we go.
Well, that was our problem again with the Stevens game.
Okay, we're standing. We need to run to the ball.
They've got pretty good skills. That was like a 25-yard throw.
Here we have Justine Barbado. She's doing a nice job staying with it. Now, see how we should
I'm not sure if that's Justine, but that's okay. Frankie, we'll call her.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Justine's sister. Okay, again, that was 1v1. We need to get the defense back to slide over to. So when she enters the 8 meters, we're greeting her.
So some of the parents, goofing, but we're saying that there just seems to be too many whistles in the sport. They said the same thing years ago about field hockey, and it seemed that is the whistles in field hockey don't seem to be as many as there was. Do you see that happening in girls lacrosse?
Well, I know with field hockey, since I'm mainly been with varsity and watching a lot of the college level the last 2 years. Obviously, the skills improved. by all the
Right.
players, so there's less fouls. The surface, mainly all games are played on turf, both high school and
Right.
college. So that believe me, that carried about half the fouls. Plus, the officials. I hope that nobody writes
Right.
in. They're improving as well.
Right, of course.
And you're getting a influx of young officials coming in,
So you think
coming right out of college or playing club ball. And also, there's so much field hockey going on during the year. The officials are getting out there and officiating more. Again, the players. So, it has to do with that. Also, with lacrosse, it's the same thing. The play's getting
better? and
better.
That'll
and better.
decrease the number of whistles.
Certainly.
then.
So that's all.
Who's that, number 23 with the ball?
I
Isn't
think that is Hannah Way.
Yep. What an outstanding student she is. Matter of fact, she's our rep to the state, our scholar athlete in JSA IAA rep. And she'll be receiving her award in May at this outstanding event. She's going to go to the college in New Jersey where she's going to pursue a 7-year accelerated medical program. She's just an outstanding student, a great kid, and she's one of our leaders, and we wish her the best of luck.
Dude, Hannah's a lovely young lady. I had the opportunity when I was head coach here to coach her a year, and also when we had some programs at our local indoor facility here, she was part of that, and just a real class act. Credit to herself, her family, and of course the school.
See, there's a
Okay,
nice
here we
pass
go.
and
See
catch.
now, see how they're here now. You want to?
No, that was a good bounce.
Yeah,
Is that number 20?
that should be just
28? Is that Christy Tram?
just for Nan.
Oh, that
number
was
26.
number 26, Jessica Ferdinand.
And Jess is one of my field hockey starters. She's going to be a senior next year. She's looking to play field hockey in college, and she's good. And I want to see more of her athletic presence here on the field today because she can do it.
So that's a
She can do
timeout
it.
now, and I guess the coach isn't happy letting us go right down the middle, and we're hanging in there with them. So, okay, so tell me about your youth girls lacrosse program.
Yeah, our youth, the girls division of the Black Hawks program, we piggybacked on to them, I believe, about 4 years ago. A woman in town, Carrie Scarrett, she initiated the whole process, so we didn't have to do a whole private club. We have, so our 4th year, we have a 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th grade squad. We start out practicing at Heavenly Farms when it's yucky out. Then we go over to Bicentennial where we practice. And then we do play our home games here up on the turf, which is really terrific. I'm coaching myself also with one of our former players, Sammy Chu.
Oh, yes.
Who was one of our players. She also played at Rutgers Club. Also Lauren Clark, who was one of my former players, standout at William Patterson in both field hockey and lacrosse. She's helping us out.
So how many girls we have involved
We have
there?
about 35 girls right now in the program.
And the ages are?
5th and 6th. We have some 4th graders in that, they're meshing in, and 7th and 8th.
Now, real quick, if someone wants to get involved in this sport, how do they get a hold of you or the rec or?
They could go to the East Brunswick Blackhawks lacrosse.com site and just hook on to actually the pages.
Right.
The downloads, and you'll get the information there. We're still taking registrations. We practice 2 days a week and have either home or away games. Usually we play on a Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and this week our little guys are going down to the Lightning tournament. So it's really evolved into something it's really a neat thing, and it's real great in the past 2 years. South Brunswick, Monroe, we have our little mini GMC. North Brunswick, and ourselves, we all have teams.
Okay.
So it's local. A few years ago, you had to travel,
Right.
a trip to find teams.
All right, we'll finish with that later. Let's finish with that later, and we're back to the action here. The Bears are down 1 goal.
I still want to see them get back. Here we go.
About 17 minutes left in the first half. A lot of communication out there, Cindi, right?
Absolutely. It's just like
It's imperative in this game.
basketball. Again, I don't know higher level volleyball, but when I watch them play, it's all communication. Nice,
Good
Hannah.
interception by Hannah.
If we could get a pass here, we could we need to. Good. Hannah pulled back to try to do a safety pass. Oh, and a nice bounce. Yeah, that we, again, we're getting caught up if we gain possession over turnover or if we have
Right.
a shot on goal. Getting that outlet pass and getting a pass out through the midfield, that's where we seem to have to tighten up a little bit here. Okay, and here we have taking the draw for East Brunswick.
And that's what it's called, a draw
It's
rather
called
than
a
a
draw.
face-off.
Yes, I believe that is, let me just check, is Olivia Lawnick.
Yeah, it looks like her.
And Olivia is actually, she's going to Skidmore College next year, I believe, and she's playing lacrosse out there on a scholarship.
Yep.
And Olivia is really, again, I had a pleasure coaching her my first year, and she kind of helps me out with everything in our little youth programs. And she also plays club lacrosse in the off season, which has really sharpened up her skills to play at the next level. We have Christy Train with the ball now. I know the Bears here, coach is trying to get them to be a little bit more confident and run plays. Up, and that one tried to execute. The goalie made a nice save. With ground ball pickups, the key is if you're by yourself, you want to try to box the player first like you would in a rebound in basketball and gain possession. If you have two players, one player would like to box him and then the other player goes for the ball. The key is to get your bottom hand down, whether you're playing righty or lefty, and scoop that ball up. A lot of kids just don't get low enough.
Okay, what we had there is we tried to hit someone cutting through the middle, and of course the pass was behind them. And that's a major, major mistake in any sport.
Yeah. Also, too, I'd like to see in the midfield more is our Holmes coming back and putting the pressure on. Nice check by Hannah. Oh, she got away. Nice
Good
save by
goalie.
Hannah. Unfortunately, give back.
And another one.
Double save. Had a little aggressive check on that. We really need to crash in everybody right now in case she rolls. I understand that West Windsor is very patient on offense, which we've seen. You know, if they don't get that quick transition goal, they'll settle, they'll wait.
Well, we showed a lot of patience the other night against South Plainfield. I mean, J.P. Stevens, and I think it came back and hurt us because when we got hot, it was just too late, and we ran out of time.
Yeah.
Now, how long can she hold that?
Goalie, 10 seconds.
Oh, and that's not what we want.
That's not what we want. Okay, what happened was official put threw the flag down, and what you want to do is put the ball on the ground as soon as you can so that you get a free shot. Apparently someone went through shooting space. It was some type of major foul.
Right.
Again, you want to minimize those.
Good save.
Good
angle. Good angle by the goalie. We got to pick up that loose ball up.
Yeah, that was too far ahead. The key is to get the ball to the side of your body and scoop it up. So we're here. You can see we're just need to be that little sharper, and we'd be right with them.
Well, we're right there.
Yeah, we're right there.
Game, 13 to go. You know, they're a very good club, and we're playing up to the talent level.
This is only going to make us stronger in the long run. Yeah, West Windsor, they run that full complete program, middle school, 7th, 8th, 9th, and then they have, there's a few clubs down in that area. There's also Lightning Lacrosse, which is a youth program, which is phenomenal. So, you know, they have full service down in there, and most of coaches, girls on the varsity do play in the club level.
Right.
So, again, they have that whole system here.
So what's happening here is they're just waiting for an opening by a cutter,
right. Maybe we'll see a pick here someplace. Maybe we'll see an isolation.
Well, looks like an isolation.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, she can rake that. See, we need cutters, too. Okay, that's a tough one. What you could do also in that situation, if you don't see a cutter, is called a deputy. The goalie would put the ball in the back of the circle, and then she would step out, and the player would run around, pick that ball, and run it out. So that usually happens, if there's a lot of pressure, you play a team that puts a lot of pressure on the goalie, or if you get stuck. That's another option that you can do.
Okay, there's about 12:20 left, and the Bears are down 3 goals. They're not out of it yet. They're still playing hard. It's a long way to go yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on them, and they have to protect the ball a little bit better, make better decisions, and we're right there.
So you were talking about Olivia Lornick before. She's going to Erskine College.
Oh, Erskine, I'm sorry.
And she's getting money to participate in lacrosse. And part of that also is because she's an outstanding student academically.
Oh, almost. Nice job.
Oh, boy, we can't allow that.
Now, what you want to have is someone cutting down here. Here we go. We have a nice cut over here by Becca. Okay, to the middle.
Here she is open.
Good.
Who's that running there?
That is just Ferdinand. We want to dump it right behind, hopefully,
nice
to Connie.
Pass.
Okay, there we go.
Good shot, right through her. That goal was by
Miss Kamenkowicz.
Kamenkowicz,
yes.
number 32. Good for her.
Connie she also plays club in the off season. I believe Connie's a sophomore now.
She's sophomore, and her sister is one of our outstanding athletes, being an outstanding shot putter in the area. Did very well at Penn yesterday. And as a matter of fact, her sister's going to Dartmouth.
And if you hear the common denominator, and I know we all know in athletes, but academics huge. You hear these girls, oh, I'm playing in college, I'm doing this. Most of the girls who go play at these higher schools, I mean, they're students first.
Right. And the athletics, no doubt about it, helps them with the budgeting of the time, confidence. It helps them get into the college.
It certainly does. I know for a fact it helped my own daughter get into college athletics, and so when you look out there for actual money, I mean Division I, Division II can only give you money, but the thing that it can help you, since it's so competitive, any school to get in. If you do something well, whether it be a sport or something musical or art, that could be your ticket.
Right. So now we're working the ball in.
Yeah, now we want to see if we're going to work a play. They might be a little tight here because they know they have to focus on it. But as they get comfortable now.
That's the freshman with the ball.
Yeah,
right?
Carissa. I had the pleasure of coaching Carissa at least 2 years, if not 3, in the youth program.
What an athlete she is, huh?
Yep. She's born an athlete. She's having coached her myself. She maturity, the presence. She loves sports. Mm-hmm. She works hard. What a nice move. She's got to finish it.
Nice finish. She went low with it. She saw the goalie up. Someone shielded her, and then she hit with a nice scoop shot, I guess.
And although she's a freshman, she's certainly not new to the sport. Right. She has played a lot. She was one of our core players. And I think her family's looking to start her on in some type of club because she's certainly showing the talent and talent and also the want to do it.
And that's number 9, Carissa Smith.
Okay, now we string a few more of these great moments together. It's going to end up being a great game here.
Pick up that loose ball. Who's that? Becca in there fighting for it.
Get the ball. Focus. Okay, we have Carly, who also, nice look.
Okay, we still have possession.
Okay, that was Carly Spiewak who just passed the ball. And again, Carly is part of our Blackhawks program. She's a sophomore.
She's only a sophomore,
She's only a sophomore. And
so we're showing nice patience here.
Oh, this is McGarris.
Nice
almost she wanted to shoot, but that was nice. That's one of McGarre's signature shots.
Nice timing, nice and high with the pass, but she just couldn't control the ball to catch.
But the team play on offense is, I think, coaches, I mean, you know, you want to catch the ball and you want to finish the play, but the fact that they're settling it, looking for it, being patient. See how we're getting away with that? You can't.
Right. That's what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, we're getting it. Ah, nice save. Oh.
Somebody get hit with the ball?
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Nice stick, good.
Good hustle there by our number 13. Oh, that's Frankie. That was Frankie Barbado.
Well, it's a real healthy sign here for East Brunswick. Up until this point, we've been able to play them athletically, and as with any sport, any team, if you can't match them athletically, it's, you know, sooner or later, the speed or the endurance is, you know, gonna catch up to you. I know for a fact I coach with Coach Gronsky. She's my assistant. She's more than my assistant in field hockey, but I coach with her, and I know her to fitness and to conditioning is tremendous. So I know these girls, they're fit, without a doubt. So here you go.
Oh boy.
You got to get your stick up. Another.
Look at that. They're doing like a.
You do a pick and a roll.
Right. What they're doing a screen, like
yeah, I think we used to call
screen.
this tomato or something back in the day. Okay, if you notice that young lady from West Windsor, she did a backhand with her left, which was pretty impressive. Coach, going back to West Windsor real quick, Coach Fisher tells me, I asked him what his background was with lacrosse, and he played, but also he coached the boys for 7 years, and he switched over to the girls, and he absolutely loves it.
Oh, well.
I said, is there any similarities? He goes, no, which she's right, there really isn't between. The only thing I think is similar is the goalie stick, and other than.
Right, but the strategy there, moving the ball.
Oh, certainly the ball movement and the set plays.
So, see, if I'm West Windsor, although they're up and we have to attack it, to me, this is taking away their momentum. If you're the better team, you've got to create action and create tempo. Because this is, in my opinion, playing right into our game.
This actually helps us.
Right, because it's shortening the game.
Definitely for us, because it gets us more settled and work on things that we need to work on. But again, you know, they're looking for their isolations. They're looking. Here we go. Good D. They all crashed on the ball.
All right, now when it goes out of bounds, outside the goal, unlike the boys is whoever's the first one, nearest to one, gets it.
That with women's lacrosse, that's true on the end line. On the sideline, it's like basketball. If it's off you.
So the end line is like boys and boys lacrosse. If it goes out, the closest person.
Exactly.
Will get the ball.
That's why you'll see a lot of on offense. You'll have a person back there. Part of the offense will have someone behind the cage all the time.
Right.
So as you watch,
look at this. This is like a scramble, and you know, all the girls get in the middle, and there's a play, and they just cut off each other like that.
And I'll tell you, that's hard to defend.
I'd go in there and hold her, grab her shirt. Just kidding.
Now, I heard back in the day that it was hard to get by you in football and basketball. Was that the reason?
Yeah, no. So it's about 5.5 to go. The Bears are doing very well.
Now see, I don't see people seeing ball now. See backs. We want to improve a little bit on that as people running through.
Right, it's that concept of ball you man, seeing everything.
Yeah. Good job.
Right. Look at the way they're matching up here on this, so they know that we're going to struggle getting rid of the ball.
Yeah, there's a few things Coach may want to put in her playbook going into the season.
That was Livia, one of our captains. It was outletted to her. Nice 2-on-1 there.
Okay, we're still there. You can actually, with outlet passes, have set plays. We used to do one at the 12 meters. You just have a big bundle of people and people break out.
Right.
Or you go back to the 30, 25 more, and have you split your team up. I mean, ideally you want to get the ball
Now
out.
this girl cutting through the middle.
See, where you see all our girls right now, she cuts, she crash. No.
Now they're just going to wheel it. They're going to come one after the other.
Yeah, they'll set picks. They'll
say cut through and screen away.
Now this girl's going to go. Watch her to switch her hand. Okay, we're looking good right now.
That's Carissa playing defense.
Yes. At the higher level game of lacrosse, which we're seeing here right now, offensively you need to be able to be this patient. And especially when games are tight, you don't want to just do something haphazard.
Right.
Now it becomes interesting if East Brunswick really needed the ball right now, where you'd have to go out and double, which is hard to do.
Well, it looks like we're starting to get into the passing lanes, you know. And
see, there's a loose ball. Almost. One too many.
Hit out of the halo.
Yeah, one too many. But again, a healthy sign is that we slid on the ball, which is great. I believe that was an indirect.
Nobody there.
12 meters.
Upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, that was a real
pretty
nice.
Good shot on her part.
Yeah, normally you don't like to have your players shoot down at that hash mark, but obviously that young lady can get the job done there, so she's got the green light.
That's 6-4. Bears are down 2. It's about 2.5 to go. What we have to do is answer.
Yeah, big possession right now for the Bears. Just like in basketball, I mean, if we can come back and get a goal, we're 5-6. If we don't, if we do something haphazard, it's 4-7, and that's where this game is very much like basketball. You have to be very wary of possessions. Almost. Got a little push foul on there.
They call it on my girl, Carissa, I think.
Yeah, a little too aggressive. Okay, but we got it back, so here's a big...
Oh! Who was that, Frankie?
Yeah, again,
come back on D, girls.
We're anxious. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's very good. Okay, here she comes. Nice check. Back at Kent.
Good change of pace on their part, and our kid read it well, and like you said, checked the stick.
So again, this is West Windsor's game plan, which has been very effective for them through the year. They'll be patient. They'll work.
Boy, what a beautiful day here, huh? What a great setting.
It's absolutely.
The field, the green, everything. Just a beautiful day to be watching the girls lacrosse game.
Okay. Ooh. Now, sometimes when you see the girls on defense step up to the player, it appears as if they're pushing their knuckles into their shoulder.
Right.
You're not allowed to do that. The way that you do that is you have to keep a little distance, and the player actually comes into you. So with that in mind, it appears you're pushing them away. And I'm sure that happens sometimes now and then, but it's very much like basketball defense. You guard them to the side, push them away.
Go, Michelle, go!
Oh, we got to get rid. See, we should have, here's a cutter. We need a stronger cutter because that's.
Nice.
Yeah, that's that outlet midfield. That's. Becca Ken on the ball.
Just run it down the field, Becca, and throw it in.
Yeah, that's being unselfish there. Okay, see, we have some girls open there, and that's.
Well, obviously, our throwing and catching skills are still struggling. There's another goal for the Pirates of West Windsor. That makes it, as you can see in your screen, 7-4. So that hurts when there's like 17 seconds left and you're letting up a goal, right?
That's a tough one. But again, it's an area that, they've been struggling with this year. They have to keep working on it. We've seen them today with a few breaks really nicely. Again, we just have to string them together.
Like to see is right off of this get a goal, which it would be difficult, but I've seen it before.
Oh, it's happened. If you notice with the draws, as the game progresses, you kind of get an idea where the ball is always going. So you'll see the girls stack up to one side.
I was hoping it meant a goal by us, not them.
Okay, we're tighten up a little bit. It's more.
Okay, 7-4. I mean, it's. I'm sure in one respect we're happy because we're still in the game. In the other respect, obviously we spent too much time on defense. Because they like to control the ball, I guess, and we like to go down and shoot. And our stick handling isn't what it needs to be a 7-1 club, right?
Exactly. We have too many of our own unforced errors. Again, the kids they want to do well. They're under a lot of pressure, just more poise. Again, we have a lot of girls here that I see on the lineup. This is their first time playing varsity, which, if they had played JV before. There's a huge step between JV and varsity ball. Again, I'd like to encourage all the girls and West Windsor as well, as much. You just can't put your stick down right after the season.
Right.
You got to stay in. If you don't play another sport, if you're just a lacrosse athlete, you need to stay in shape, get in better shape, work on your game every day. And then so when you're ready for the season, you've improved from the year before.
Right.
And that's the trend now in some of the non-traditional sports, field hockey, lacrosse. In the past, you'd have your swimmers, your gymnasts, basketball playing all year round, soccer, and now field hockey and lacrosse. Even to play on a high school team, I mean, the bar is so high right now. Even to start on a varsity team, you really need to put more than the minimum time into it.
Right. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of break. We're at halftime here with girls lacrosse. The Bears are down 3 to West Windsor Pirates. And we'll take a break and we'll be back for the second half in a minute. Hello again, and welcome back. It's halftime of a girls lacrosse game with the Bears of East Brunswick 3 behind the West Windsor Pirates. Girls lacrosse at East Brunswick High School's J. Doyle Field. I'm Frank Noppenberger, your host, and joining me is longtime coach Cindi Todoroff. Cindi, I got to make an announcement. Very exciting. And 43:12, 43 seconds, .12. That's the time of our boys that ran at Penn just recently. Just a couple hours ago, they broke a school record that's been held since 1986. It's in the Penn Relays 4x400. I congratulate them. And the 4 runners are Evan Walton, Julian Quinton, Leonard Robbins, and Don Urschel. And congratulations to Coach Mandy and the boys on that outstanding accomplishment.
That is impressive. That's terrific.
300 or 400, 500 teams in the country. This is country, and we took 26th out of all of them. And tomorrow, our boys are looking to. Oh boy.
Let's see.
Our boys are going to be in the 4x4 relay, and they can do just as impressive job, and we wish them well. And of course, Sam Mattis is going to be throwing the disc, who's one of the favorites in New Jersey. So good luck, Sam, and to your coach, Dave Hagan. Looks like we're a little more aggressive on the ball with the defense. Nice switch there.
Oh, here we go.
Picked up by number 12.
Now, this is where we need to improve on, is getting through this.
Well, now we got
midfield.
to get someone to fill that middle.
Yeah. What I'd like to see more from the Bears on that are our lower homes cutting back to the ball. Okay, here we go. Boxer out. To me, for the Bears right now, as I said, there's many positives that were happening that I know they were working on.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was like a breakaway layup. She was wide open.
Yeah, it's like we're going one step forward, two steps back. We just need to, with the turnovers, and again, have more than a formidable opponent. It's really gonna expose what you need to work on.
Right.
But the advantage is when the girls, watch the tape of the game, of this game, and you played a quality team, you can say, oh yeah, this is what we need to do. This is what I need to do. Hey team, look at this. So, because they're certainly not out of their league.
No, we're down 4, but
we're doing some nice things.
We're doing pretty good here. So let me tell you about another one of our seniors, Cara Bloom. Cara's one of our seniors, and I'm looking at her write-up from senior night, and she wants to get into public relations, and I tell you, she'll be great. She's got that contagious smile, dynamic personality. She'll be fine. And at the end of her write-up, how about this? I love this. It says, never stop your passion for sports. Go EB Lady Bears. I think that's great, and that's a great message to all kids involved with sports. Just keep staying involved. It's so much fun. There's so many advantages. You make friends. You learn great qualities, cooperation, teamwork.
Oh, and you just finish.
So, good luck to you, Cara.
Okay, we have to drop back because we have another open play. Nice save by Hannah. Come on, Hannah, finish that. Good. Okay, now if we got a connect pass here, that would be great. But okay, we have number 3.
It doesn't seem like we're looking to get in the open to receive a pass. Frankie Barbado. And they're like triple teaming her. Look at her going through everybody, just like she did in soccer.
And
nice pass.
Can we make a move? Nice strong
right down
move.
the middle. Low, low.
See, that was a tough hash to shoot from.
Right. And that was, of course, number 9, Carissa Smith. Loose ball.
Come on, Hannah.
Picked up by Hannah.
Get a little anxious.
Gave a little lob to Becca.
Yeah, to West Windsor's credit,
there she is. Low.
Their homes from West Windsor. When you see us getting triple team, that's where it's coming from. It's not coming from their midfielders or their back defenders. It's coming from your high attack players. They're coming back to triple up the ball, which is really great. Let me just mention a little West Windsor. Plainsboro South players. Their captains this year are Sierra Schonauer and also Kendall Borup. Sierra's a senior and Kendall is a junior. Some key players coach mentioned.
So this is one-on-one with the goalie right here.
Oh yeah, this
is Becca going after us. There's 21 minutes left to go in the game. She tried to fly it. Hit it real hard rather than, I guess the better shot is going for the angle, go low.
Yeah, you really, You fake high, low. That on an 8-meter shot, that's a quick shot because you have at least two defenders crashing. They're next to you. But again, it's placement.
Watch the roll. Yeah, Caitlin.
Okay, that again, better shot selection. It really wasn't there. You can pull up, start again.
Turn. You ready to help?
Ooh, there we
It
go.
goes back out in the middle.
Good job.
Now, if you notice how West Windsor, the girls came off their
Their
players and they
right.
crashed in.
That's good coaching. That's good defense. It's just like playing help defense in, a sport,
Yeah, it's very.
basketball.
Back now, get back. Hey, get back. Nels, get back. Get back again. That's it, Miles. Stay on slide. Watch center. You ready to slide here? Laura, pay attention down low, Laura. You ready to slide?
Okay, we're showing some good patience, but I guess we were just holding that ball a little too much, too long, and they went on a double team.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Olivia?
Olivia
Froelich?
Frolick, senior. Again, I had the pleasure of coaching Olivia her freshman year and also in some camp type situations. And Olivia, smart girl, she's going to Lehigh. She plays defense for us. Had some injuries early on in her career. She's over that. Knows the game very, very well. And which she would like to commend her team, the entire girls team, for working hard, for making this the best senior year she could ask for.
Good.
Again, the girls, they're real tight.
That's good, and that's part of many
of-
girls talk about the friendship and camaraderie. I saw Olivia at the Children's Specialized Hospital when we went there with the kids before the Powder Puff game, and she was just outstanding working with the girls. I was so impressed with that.
You ready, girls?
Yeah, I love Olivia's a sweetheart. She just very calm, very mature.
Nice little lob shot. That's a little,
Okay, good
different
defense.
pass.
You ready? Girls, be ready, Kendall.
We got to protect the ball a little bit more.
That's empty.
Now, really, what you want to see here are your home players coming back,
Right.
and they need
Oh,
to do that a
good
little
D.
bit more.
Oh, that was a little touch.
What I'm trying to instill in the younger girls, so when they come up here to coach, your job isn't done as an attack player. You play from end line to the 30, opposite 30. That's where you should stop. You should
Right.
and crash towards the ball.
Nice pass there to Hannah. Good outlet by our goalie.
See, and that's
Look at that.
West-
She's being double teamed there. Got to feel that pressure. Someone's got to be open.
So yeah, we need to have a little bit more pressure on the ball there.
Good. Good, Beck.
There we go.
Go all the way down there, Becca. Go right through her.
Now, now.
There we go.
She needs to switch her hands. She's a lefty. She should.
Yeah, Caitlin.
A little too high, right?
Yeah, and again, the angles, that's a low hash. I would have liked her. I believe Becca's a natural lefty. And
But she seems, well, some people, they throw righty.
yeah, when she was cradling right, she could have went to her left hand on that one. And then if you really don't have a shot, you just, pull up, go
Bring it
behind
back
the
out.
cage. Yeah.
Let me tell you about our number 7, another one of our seniors, Nicole Belpedio. In her quote, she says that Girls Lacrosse is always going to be part of her. And that's just from gaining the relationships with these girls after so many years spending hours upon hours. And it's just a great quote, I thought, and I think I'm going to save that one. And I hope she continues to remember about her teammates when she's at the University of Mass.
All
Good
right.
save. Seems like we have to spread it out a little. It seems that we're just too bunched up there. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, we need to have if you look at the opposite side of the field, you really want someone. Okay, that's a safety. That's smart. Now you really want to throw the ball here. This would be terrific.
Right, we just got to, well, Chris will take it right down the field.
Yeah, Carissa,
But
she's.
we got someone here on the wing.
Let's see if she can finish.
Nice
There
shot.
we go.
She went low. I'm believing low. Then you got to bend down to get it. Well, you know all that. That makes it 8-5, so the Bears are still in it. There's about 15 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And
So
that
again,
was a very impressive
we have a
shot.
step forward here now. Now, hopefully, we'll get another step forward to start building on that. Now, I wanted to mention we always talk girls playing in college, which is tough. I mean, you really need to prepare yourself, and it's so competitive. Although there are opportunities, but even when you go to college and you still want to continue playing, many schools now have club level, which
Right.
is very competitive. I know we have a lot of athletes who do that. Also, the club program in lacrosse, whether you're 18 or 80, you can always find a game to play, and it's very, very organized. Women's and men's lacrosse as a national organization is unbelievably. I mean, if you wanted to start up a lacrosse program tomorrow, the whole package is there for you.
Well, it's amazing. The state gives you numbers. Volleyball, girls lacrosse, boys lacrosse, the fastest growing sports in New Jersey. Hey, it's relatively inexpensive to run. You get a lot of kids involved. There's not a big safety factor involved. And more importantly, it's fun.
I bend, and it's impressive that it's boys and girls. Lacrosse as a sport, in my opinion, what a great sport for both genders. Not to be, because the boys, you get that more contact aggressiveness, since it is full body contact, and the girls, it's more geared as a finesse sport. Although it is an aggressive sport, I mean, but it's more of controlled aggression.
Right.
So for both sports, I
Yep.
mean, for boys and girls, it's phenomenal.
And when I read these bios of the girls, seniors, and they're all talking about, like, Christy Tran, she's talking about the friendship and sisterhood, and how she was hurt, and when she was injured, how everyone picked her up. Christy's just an outstanding individual also. And because she's had so many injuries, she thinks she wants to get into nursing or physical therapy. So good luck to you, Christy.
Okay, nice way to force that shot. Yeah, I think Christy was born with a smile. I have to ask her mom about that. That was nice by our goalkeeper, Hannah Moskowitz, who's a sophomore, and she played, again, Blackhawks with us. And she stepped towards the ball. A lot of times goalies will back away from it, and that's where that gives them more of an angle to get in.
See, we get a steal here, run down the other end. We're going to put a lot of pressure on
Yeah.
them.
Okay, everyone
That's
should
pretty
crash.
good. I
That
thought
was
it
nice.
was pretty good collapse.
Yes, and they kept their sticks up a lot. Just like in basketball, keep your hands up. So you won't cause a foul. And as they go checking through there,
We seem to have a lot of good movement without the ball there, trying to get open.
okay, you got to keep the double. That's nice.
That's Becca. She is tough.
Usually on the double,
Go back. That's it. Good.
then
Good
you would
play.
go to your safety player, although the girl's covered. That is green ball, because
We threw it out, right?
yeah, because Becca had possession of it. That on a double team, again, someone usually has body, someone usually has ball, and you want to turn the player. Ooh,
Oh, nice give and
come on,
go
we got
there.
to crash in.
That was one of those guarding violations.
Yeah, I think she got clipped on the head with a stick through there. Okay, guys, collapse defense. Beautiful shot, lots of pressure. Okay, we want to hold here. Maybe we can get a possession and work for a great shot, or get a nice quick transition goal.
Still got 11 minutes to go in this game. It's 8-5, and what you're watching is girls lacrosse. The East Brunswick Bears are hosting out-of-conference opponent West Windsor Plainborough South
Nice
from Mercer
cut.
County.
Ooh.
Again, I'm Frank Noppenberger, acting as your host, and Cindi Todoroff, head field hockey coach. Used to coach basketball at EB, lacrosse at EB, just about everything. Is volunteered to help us bring you this game. Cindy's also currently involved in the Lady, what do you call them, Lady Blackhawks?
Yes,
Is that okay
the
to call
girls,
them Lady
yeah, sure.
Blackhawks? And anyone's interested in getting involved in girls lacrosse, just go to the Blackhawks website.
You know, hopefully we'll play a good, strong 10 minutes, the remaining 10 minutes of the game. I mean, we're certainly not out of that, but more importantly, this should be a confidence booster for the Bears, because compared to the last game that I saw, I've seen most of the games, you're seeing who they really are.
Right.
And you see some great moments and what they can be.
Well,
so, you know, it's still early in the season. I believe we haven't seen our conference teams twice yet, I think, except for Monroe. I think they played
Right.
twice. So never say never, because certainly there's talent there. They just need to come together as a group.
And what we're playing, well, nice move on the girls'
Yeah, that was
part.
nice individual.
That'll make it 9-5. How about Dominique Dion? Do you know her, Cindy? That's
You know,
number one out
I've
there.
never had her as an athlete. I know, you know, just watching her with the girls, I know she's a sweetheart.
How about what she said? Over the past 3 years, I've learned a lot about teamwork, patience, encouragement, and success. Qualities and tangible things that you get from being involved in a sport that you can't get anywhere else. And that's pretty mature of a young lady to say something like that. And she's going to go on to Rutgers, where she'll study physics. And it's just getting involved in sports is just, there's so many pluses involved. And here's a young lady who said she learned patience, encouragement, success, and teamwork from that. So, Dominique, thank you for those comments. And good luck at RU. Yeah, we let her go all the way down the middle
that
of the
was
field.
bad luck. I mean, we did pick her up, but she got one slip past there.
Tell the audience, timeouts, how many are allowed a half, a game? How's that work?
I believe it's 1.5.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they're not cumulative.
Right, and I think Coach needs to probably call one shortly. Regather the groups. You know, we get a couple quick goals. There's still 9 minutes left in this. We could put some pressure on them.
Go green. That's yours.
You know, and what Dominique said, I know we know that as coaches and former athletes and parents, but being involved in sports, it's just, you always live to see another day. No matter,
Right.
you know, you had a tough game one day, you always get that second chance to do better and always improve. And there's not a lot of venues out there that you
Nice
can do
pass.
that in.
Plus-
And the teamwork, and it's
Plus
just,
the memories. I mean, they'll be talking about these games and senior night. And
senior night's always.
making fun of coaches, you know, forever.
Here we go. That's a nice finish, and we're good. Almost.
You know, when your former players come over my house and sometimes they pick on you. Sometimes I may even encourage them. I say, give me some Coach Todoroff stories. What's the one? Shin guards, mouth guards?
Oh yeah, I get the sports mixed up sometimes. This guard, that guard, whatever.
Yeah.
And they always comment on how calm, cool, and collected I am on the sidelines.
They
You
do.
know. I think they're going to put a noise ordinance here for me next season. How my voice carries. But you have to have enthusiasm
Right.
with
yours
anything.
Yours is all positive reinforcement.
Got to be enthusiastic.
And the year you had this past year,
Ah.
never would have believed it.
You and me both, and we are just going with the effort by the girls
Somebody
this year.
down there, somebody's hurt. Nobody sees it except Mr. Knopp. I think she got hit in the hand.
Ooh. Yeah, this past season in field hockey, it comes down to game day and game plays and making opportunities. I mean, we certainly weren't that much better than the other teams just to go out and beat them.
Well, didn't we win a bunch like in overtime?
Oh, yes.
That wasn't good for my gray hair, by the way.
That wasn't good for mine either, although it was good for my hairdresser and made extra money this fall. But at any rate, and it's important for the girls. I mean, as coaches, we know that, the teams that go on to win the conference championships during the season, their division championship, it's done after school every day. Some days you don't want to play. Sometimes, you had a rough day, but it's being able to compartmentalize, I can't pronounce it, but to be able to get yourself in the moment. And that comes, through your training and discipline and your heart. I mean,
that's what sports is all about. I mean, being involved and making a commitment. It's like being part of a family. You're living with these people 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. I mean, you develop a bond and a relationship with them. And I just can't tell you enough how neat it is when kids come back and they tell us the stories and their memories about high school sports, high school athletics, this game, that game. And it's amazing, I've been here 30-something years. They'll say, well, don't you remember that game, Mr. Knapp? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But you just create lasting memories being involved in high school activities. Granted, we're biased towards sports, but be it the band or acting or music, just get involved.
Sure.
Let's go back to that track team. I got to give them one more shout out. That's our boys 4x400 in the relay. They set a school record that was held since '86, where they ran. Actually, they each won like about 100 yards. Evan Walton, Julian Quinton, Leonard Robbins, and Don Urschel. And congratulations to them. Leonard's a sophomore who's going to be a junior who's an outstanding runner, was a conference champ for us. Julian's going to be an outstanding football player for us. He's also a junior, as in Donnie Urschel. And Evan Walton is just an outstanding young man that just is a workaholic. And these guys work together, and we placed among the best in the country at Penn just recently. So congratulations to Coach Mandy and the boys. There's Coach Hostler down there looking at the girl. She's holding her thumb, so looks like it's nothing real serious, but she probably got it bent back or something.
Yeah, hand injuries are common.
Why wouldn't a girl wear gloves? I would wear gloves.
I'm not quite sure. When I played, I wore, and that was back in the day when they were,
right.
They weren't as sophisticated as now.
Like a batting glove, like baseball.
Yes.
That's what I would wear.
Sometimes you have the knuckles on them as well. Because, things happen. I mean, like in any sport, it's incidental sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So it's better to be safe than sorry.
Right. So we're back. We're back here. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. The Bears are down 5 in this out of division, out of conference girls lacrosse game. I'd also like to mention that the boys lacrosse team is having a very good year, and we got some games coming up for them, and Channel 3 was nice enough to
here we go.
televise them. So the boys got a game on the 28th against Somerville. That's senior night, and it's a 7 o'clock game. And for all our lacrosse fans, come on out and thank TV3 for taping these games and certainly making it a lasting memory for our seniors.
Come on, let's get that. Nice job.
No, there we go. 3 nice passes.
Got Carly Spivak with the ball. Switch to your left, Carly.
Yeah, tough angle.
Yeah, we had about 4 of those today.
Well, notice everything we do is on this side of the field because we're all righty.
Well, let's think you want to try to, as you're running, just even if you don't have a strong left hand, just put in your left hand and get your body to that side, and that'll get you a better angle.
Exactly.
I see we have another freshman out getting a little time here today, number 35, Diana Colgate.
Right, is she one of your...
Yeah, she's one. We brought up a lot of little black. This is probably the first year of the big influx. So hopefully, you'll see.
Here's a nice move. Oh, good defense.
We have
And Hannah's going to go back and get her. She's a competitor.
Yeah, I believe two girls are on varsity, and I think part of the JV team, there's at least, 8 of the players who've had experience, which is good.
Good job.
Well, that'll make it 11-5 in favor of the West Windsor Pirates over the Bears. They hung in there for, 3/4 of the game.
Yeah, and West Windsor had to definitely kick it up a notch. I don't,
Well, that's why you could see the coach getting very excited there because, I'm sure he wasn't pleased
it was
with.
a little bit too close than he had wanted it to be today.
And I'm not so sure if they weren't playing bad or we were playing better. I would like to think that we rose to the occasion. We were playing better.
Oh, absolutely. Good Carissa's you got to stop balls. When you check, you can't come across the body to do that.
Right.
I believe that was the call.
Oh, we're letting her go right in? Remember we had Caitlin Park? Caitlin Park would run from end line to end line and just throw that ball in.
Yes.
Saw her the other day. She came up to a boys lacrosse game. She looks great.
Yeah, she went to University of West Virginia.
I believe so,
Yeah,
yes.
smart girl. Boy, was she an athlete.
Yeah, she was.
I had the pleasure of only coaching her 1 year. She had played defense the year before.
Well, she was a pretty good soccer player.
Oh, yeah.
So.
When I saw her play, I was like, you're not playing defense anymore, honey. Just go to goal with the ball.
Yeah, that's what she did.
And that particular year, we had some terrific athletes as well, all-around athletes. I mean, when you hear Chickies and Marcallis and
I think it was the year you guys won it, the unofficial title.
That was in Lauren Clark's year, I believe. We won it here.
Right.
Actually, won 2 years. One was Albridge, and one was here, and then we beat South Brunswick in 2006.
Well, it's come a long way now. Now the GMC recognizes it as a sport. Not that we didn't recognize it, but to be considered a GMC, you have to have 6 teams. We have that now. We have the finals. The finals will be here at East Brunswick High School, as they were last year.
And that's just an added, a great plus, because I know back a few years ago we had a play in this CVC conference type teams, so we had an independent schedule, and those teams, have had programs since the beginning of time. So it was, and I'll give credit to all those, the first few teams that played. It was, they played tough.
Right.
And
well, we had tough kids with great coaches like you and Jen Ragg.
We had Jen Ragg. We had Maricar
Maricar, right.
During those years, and they really, instilled. I was assistant coach with Cherie Shepshar, who's now down at Frost School, and I actually learned the modern lacrosse from Cherie. She played at Monmouth University. When I played back in the day at Rutgers, there weren't all these lines and rules. Ooh, nice save. So that, that's a key. You gotta go out there and learn from the best.
Yeah, we're so. As good as our girls and boys are in soccer with our footwork and passing, and that's what makes us so much better than the other teams, in my opinion, what we're lacking here is that throwing and catching.
Yeah.
Because we have to stop to catch the ball. We can't catch it on the run. I mean, athletically, look at Beck. She can go right in there.
Good job, Erica.
So that's a...
Oh, that was a nice little scoop back in there.
Yeah, she tried to do a little backhand. Yeah, and that's something the girls, they just need to find a wall. They have to do that on their own. Again, there's only so many things we can do as coaches in the 2 hours, hour and a half that we have. I mean, you really need to come in and be proficient on your own with that, or do the extra time during the season.
Look at Becca smacking that goalie. All-state soccer player. In boys lacrosse, Cindy, the clock continues to run if there's a 10-goal difference. Is that
Same with women's lacrosse.
Think about that in a lot of sports now, and there's talk about doing it in basketball. I believe it gets to 30 points. Good shot.
Yeah.
Real nice shot.
There's Olivia Lonick on a nice place shot.
Good job for Olivia.
Well,
She's a talented young lady. She used to be one of Hostler's student trainers, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets into medicine, you know, when she's in college.
Well, I guarantee you, whatever she chooses to do, she's going to be phenomenal at it. But going back to the run rule or the time rule, you know, it's tough. Say if I've been in the position on both sides where we've been head by a lot, and, you know, you tell the girls in whatever sport, practice your left hand or do this or do that.
Right.
Or if, you know, but at a certain, when, you know, you sub, you know, when you put your subs in, you know, they want to show you what they can do. So it's, you know, it's hard to.
I'm not really in favor of it. I understand why they want to do it, you know. You know, most of it's about sportsmanship and avoiding blowouts and possible confrontations. My thing is that's the coach's job. Coach, teach your kids, you know, play within the rules. Don't run the score up. So I think by shortening the game and making it go just shows the impatience we have as a society. We want it now, and let's get it over with. Play the game. So you put your subs in and let your substitutes play.
And also, too, teams that, I mean, you have to make your team. You know, if your team needs to get better every year,
right.
You know, so you don't want to lower the bar for everybody. I know all our coaches here, I mean, and athletes and families go above and beyond for,
right.
and
right. So
to be good. I mean,
so if your kid gets in a game, you know, at
Yeah.
the varsity level with 4 minutes to go or 8 minutes to go because maybe it's a 30-point difference, well, so be it.
you know, not coaching up here for 2 years and watching a lot of the high school games, just, you know, not being, even though one of my daughters was continuing to play, see a big overview. And you know, East Brunswick is good, this one's good, that one's good. That just doesn't happen. It is unbelievable the amount of, by everyone. So, you know, people shouldn't take it for granted, oh, East Brunswick is going to win all the time, this and that. You know, if we're winning, we're doing well. That means everyone's going above and beyond, from the athlete to the parents to the coaches. I mean, look at these facilities.
Well, you've heard me say that at all our banquets. Any success we have is shared by, first, the athletes, the dedication of the athletes. The majority of our athletes are made into athletes. It's not.
Absolutely.
There is some natural ability, but they refine that skills. Then the parents has to support it. Then we have to have coaches that are going to be dedicated and knowledgeable. And then the Board of Education Administration certainly supports our athletics and athletes with the facilities we
I'll have to tell you, talk about coming up big time. I'm just like amazed. People, did you ever live to see the day? I was like, you know, I just really wanted, you know, the field cut. That's
right.
it, you know, and here I'm standing here going like, I will never complain about anything to anyone again.
I don't know about that, but
sure, Mr. Knopp, I'll play where this
you know I love you.
But this is such an opportunity for all our athletes.
Right.
I mean, there's absolutely no reason why any athlete in this town, other than sheer lack of desire, if they wanted to be not only the best they can be or an elite athlete.
Megan Marshall in the game there for us.
Your facilities are here, your youth program is here, your private programs are here. Your coaches are here, everything's here.
You heard me expand on what all these seniors said about the feeling they have near the end of this year about playing sports, and that's from their mouth. That's not anything we made up. So, not to be involved, I just don't know why. But, you know, everyone's got reasons. So it looks like there's about 25 seconds to go. The Bears are going to use this one as a learning experience. I mean, we certainly showed that we can play with some of the better teams around. What we need to do is make sure it's a complete game.
Right, we have to string all the great moments together.
Right. We're down 6, and, but, you know.
What a place shot.
But they were good, and we knew coming in there. And
Sure, that's why you
and,
scheduled
know,
them. Yeah, you
Cindi,
need to.
we've said that from day one. East Brunswick, we're a big school. We'll play anyone, anytime, any place. Fortunately, we have a lot of home games this year because everyone wants to come see our facilities. Rain out isn't an option anymore. So, but we'll play the better teams, and if we lose and give our best, so be it.
Well, that's it. Like I said, look, even when we bring in the better field hockey teams, we may not beat you, but we'll give you a good game. And I think a lot of teams, like to play us because they know what they're going to get. They're going to get a good game. There won't be any nonsense going on, and it'll be a high-quality, skilled game.
Well, look, our girls are still giving their best effort.
Yes,
out
they
here.
are. And I think other than them playing this game today and actually going through it, when they get a chance to watch the game and break it down, that's really good. This is going to be a plus on both ends for the girls.
And, breaking the game down and watching it, well, that's again, I got to give a thank you to Channel 3 for coming out and doing this, because it helps girls get in, or any athlete get into college, because they use this and they send it to the coach. In the college, they can use this as evaluating themselves and watching what they can do and can't do. Coaches use this as a way of looking at our offense and defense as a learning tool. And it's a
good promotion.
Channel 3 provides
for the
it
young
for the
kids
sport.
in town, yeah.
And it's a lasting memory for these kids. In 20 years, they'll be watching this and bragging to their kids how they did this and that. They'll have a proof of it. So, on behalf of the athletic department, I want to thank Channel 3. So, Cindi, that's 13-6. The Bears are down, but overall, I thought our effort and our game was a lot better than the last time.
Absolutely, and there, again, you can see it's out there. We just need to refine a little bit more and just plug it in, keep working. Keep going.
Well, Cindi, I want to thank you again. I've always said if I ever need something, I can always call on Cindi to help out the athletes, be it her sport or any sport. You've always been a class act. East Brunswick and athletics and Cindi have been together for a lot of years. So I thank you for helping out. And behalf on everyone here, we wish everyone a great spring. And good luck to the girls and all our athletes, and thank you.